I'm Sonia Sroka, and welcome to Inside the Episode 2. And just like that, we're kicking off the new year with fresh energy, open hearts, y flow del bueno. Episode 2 is about something timeless, something powerful, something deeply human, generosity. But not the kind you post for likes, not the kind that needs applause, not the kind that disappears when the camera turns off. I'm talking about the kind of generosity that shows up quietly with a big heart and zero expectations.
Si le paran por pasar una noche con un hombre, ¿cuánto cobrarías de usted?
Depende, pues, hija.
¿Cómo así?
Si es un hombre mayor, cobraría $1,000 si es joven, gratis.
We asked ourselves something honest. Where did authentic giving go? ¿Dónde está la gente generosa hoy en día? Has it gone extinct? Has it become performative? Or are we just too distracted to notice it?
No sé quién nos hizo ese favor, tuvo que ser Dios, que vio al hombre tan solo y sin dudarlo pensó en dos. Dicen que por la costilla hubiese dado mi columna vertebral por verlas andar.
Because generosity is deeply personal. There is no single definition. You can be generous with money, yes, but also with time, with patience, with love, with hope, with a smile. I mean, the list can go on and on. It's infinite. We can be generous in so many ways, and yet our rush through life has limited our ability to even notice when somebody wants to give to us. Sometimes generosity doesn't disappear, it just becomes invisible. And you know what happens when something becomes invisible? Stops being top of mind. And when it's not top of mind anymore, we slowly stop believing in it. We start believing only in what we can see. But the truth is, a lot of the things that matter most, they are still there. We are just not paying attention. And when we're not paying attention, we're not paying it forward. Little by little, we stop giving. Not because we don't care, but because we stop being open to even receiving in the first place. This is why we needed a Peluche challenge, and immediately. Únanse al Peluche challenge. Haz el bien sin mirar a quién. Do good without keeping score, without needing credit, without waiting for recognition, because generosity isn't loud, it's felt. In every Momentos Peluche episode, we highlight someone who embodies the value we're exploring. And generosity isn't about a spectacle, it's about spirit. And if there's one spirit that embodies that, it's Bad Bunny. Benito has given us so much. He took us from music to fashion to global culture, from campaigns that made the entire world stop and talk, Calvin Klein, to sitting down at an unforgettable tiny desk and saying that he was going to take everyone to PR, and he did.
Voy a llevarte pa' PR, mami, pa' que veas cómo es que se perrea. Tráete a tu amiga si te gusta la idea. Dile que esta noche vamos a janguear. Qué rico lo vamos a pasar. Aquí nadie se va a casar, pero tú te vas a querer quedar, yeah.
He carried his Boricua pride all the way to the Met Gala wearing a pava that said everything without saying a single word. He closed his Puerto Rico residency with a moment that still moves me. I mean, I was pretty much in tears when Mark Anthony and him celebrated music, the roots, the legacy. Benito has taken Spanish authenticity and being unapologetically yourself to the biggest stages of the world. And now he's representing all of us Latinos in the largest stage there is, the Super Bowl. That matters. He showed the world that you don't have to change who you are to belong everywhere. That giving back to people isn't a limitation. It's your superpower. And that's exactly what we wanted to highlight in our second episode. So we decided to show a moment from the short film by Benito where the legendary Puerto Rican poet Jacobo Morales reflects on how the island is changing. And there's a moment that we choose that's very intentional. Jacobo goes to pay for something for his treats that he eats every day, and suddenly they don't accept cash and he's not able to pay. So somebody else comes and, without making a big deal out of it, pays for him.
Tranquilo, Don. ¿Seguimos aquí?
Sí, seguimos aquí. Y gracias.
No. Gracias a usted.
Joven, tu dinero.
Se apure, señor. Chavos son suyos. Son 30 pesos.
Gracias.
You're all set.
For us, that moment wasn't just about giving. It was about respect. It was about appreciation, about honoring the experience, culture, memory, heritage. A younger generation recognizing the value that one can bring and choosing to give back. So powerful. Yes, we love the music. Yes, we love the fashion. Yes, we love the joy the music brings. But what makes Benito right for this episode is how he shows up for Puerto Rico, for Latinos, for culture, for fans, for collective joy. He turned rooftops into runways, gas stations into dance floors, and somehow made everyone from abuelas to Teletubbies feel seen. That's generosity. That's connection. That's magic. And that's the real message behind episode 2. It's not about fame. It's not about numbers. It's not about being viral. It's about feeling. And that staying true to yourself is the loudest statement that you can make. La generosidad no pasa de moda. And neither do good moments. Thank you for being here. And remember, the world needs less drama, more love, and much more peluche.